if we give you some form of welfare, you know, when the farmer had crops and the crops wasn't producing, you know, he had to get some kind of help. They don't tell you that. You never tell you that, but they always make it seem like black women is the face of welfare. It's black women's fault that the welfare. Like I even wrote a poem like that. It said, it was Tricky Dick Richard Nixon that classified single black mothers as welfare queens. He championed this message to make it seem like all of America's economical problems were black folks' fault. But how so? And what I don't get is how school books always go out their way to omit how black people was brought to this country against their will and used as free labor to fulfill white people's dream of life, liberty, and the pursuit of property. The black family was property, and property later became happiness. And of course, you would be happy too if you was given land as far as the eye can see, and employees that you never had to pay, and every day they work from can't see morning to can't see night, harvesting rice, picking cotton, chopping tobacco, digging ditches, building bridges, uprooting trees, and a list of backbreaking chores that had to be accomplished during the course of the day. And at the end of the day, all I had to eat and drink was some water from a creek and some fucking fatback. I grew up in Harlem on a cobblestone street across the street from this white mansion. This white mansion sat on a plantation overlooking the colonial housing projects. It was 1973. I remember vividly watching a black and white TV that colored black people lazy. This is a lie, because hard work was called nigger work, and white people did not believe in getting their hands dirty in the presence of black people, because that would have leveled the playing field, and equality was unheard of back then. And today, equality is hypocritical. It's hypocritical. How can we play tit for tat in a capitalistic society and we don't own nothing, we don't control nothing, and nobody depends on us for anything except the prison industrial system? In my opinion, it's one of the reasons that public schools look like prisons. It's a form of conditioning and social engineering. I was in IS-10 N-154 before the metal detectors came, and Cops and Robbers was a game we played because we was in the early stages of a mental illness that would later be described as, boy, is you crazy? What else would you call it when black children think they got the liberty to play with pistols in the park like white children do? Because you and I know if the cops roll up, it'll be a big mistake, and chances are that boy's family gonna have to make funeral arrangements. And there's levels to this shit. That's part of the poem. I messed it up. All right, y'all. Take it easy. I'm here. I'm in